Hello, welcome back to our page Learning English Every Day. For today's lessons, I'm gonna talk about zero condition and first condition. So we have a page which is Learning English Every Day, a group daily English, and our YouTube channels Learning English Every Day. So don't forget to learn, don't forget to click like, to share and subscribe. Anyway, thank you so much. And today I have two, categories. The first one, which is zero condition and first condition. The second one is for condition. So let's get started. So we go with the first one, zero condition. So the structures of zero condition, which is if plus present simple plus present simple. So do you guys know about the present simple form? Subject plus verb 1 plus object, or we can say best form plus object. Okay, so it usage. So do you know about the usage of zero condition? So I will tell you. Usage is to talk about things that are always true, that are always facts, that are always true. Okay, something like will happens. Okay, for examples that make you get a lot of knowledge about zero condition. So you have to look at the examples first. Okay. For example, number one, if it rains, the ground gets wet. If it rains, the ground gets wet. Okay. So, oh, I'm sorry about if there is you know uh, bad noise when I'm talking, when I'm speaking. I'm really sorry about that. Okay, so the examples number two. If I cry, I have a headache. If I cry, I have a headache. Okay, so it show about some things that are always true, things that are always true, that will happen, that will happen. Okay, I hope you get my points. So the last examples of zero condition, which is if she gets tired, she goes to the bed early. If she gets tired, she goes to the bed early. So I want to restart the ideas again. If we want to use zero condition, we have to talk about things that are always true. We have to talk about things that are always true. Remember my words, okay? Remember my speech. When we want to use zero condition, we have to talk about things that are always true. So this is called zero condition. So we move to another one, which is first condition. Okay. Okay, now we are here with first condition, and let's get started with me again. So the structures of first condition is if plus present simple plus future simple. So do you know about the future simple form? Do you know? I think you have learned a lot about grammar and about the tenses in English. Future simple forms, which is subject plus will plus verb one, or we can say best verb based forms plus object. Okay. Example. I'm sorry. I will have dinner. Okay. So it usage. So now we will talk about it usage. When we talk about first condition, we talk about possibilities in the present or in the future. We talk about, remember my words, talk about the possibilities in the present or in the future. So look at some examples below. If you study hard, you will pass your exam. It means you have to study hard first. In, at the in the beginning, you have to study hard and then you will pass your exam. It means possibilities that will happen in the future, because you have to study hard and then you pass the exam. It it is in the future. And the second examples of first condition, which is if it rains, I will stay home. If it rains, I will stay home. It means possibility that will happen in the future, because if it rains outside, I will stay home. I don't go to school. I will not go to school. I will stay home because of rains. Okay. And the last examples of first condition, which is if you eat a lot of fast foods, you will get fat. If you eat a lot of fast foods, you will get fat. Okay. So it is also talking about the possibility in the future, in the present, and in the future. So I need to remind you again that if you want to talk about zero condition, you talk about things that are always true. Structure is if plus present simple plus present simple. But if you want to talk about first condition, the structure is if plus present simple plus future simple form. And its usage is talk about possibilities in the present or in the future. Okay, I hope you get all my points that I have talked to you today. Okay, for today lessons. I mean for today lessons. Okay, so at the end of this video, I you know I want to show you about extra examples. Okay, so for zero condition, if you are sick, you should take medicines. If you smoke, you get old early. If you mix, I'm sorry, if she mixes yellow and blue, she gets green. Okay, something that are always true, things that are always true. Okay, so first condition, if you do exercises, you will get healthy. If you drink alcohol, you will be drunk. If you learn, you will know more. Okay, first condition talks about the possibility that will happen in the present or in the future. Don't forget my words. This is two exercises that I want you to do. I want you to write down on your notebook or in your comment below. First one, make three sentences related to zero condition. Number two, make three sentences related to first condition. And I hope you do these two exercises that I have put in this video. Thank you so much for your watching and listening.